People, you need to start making motorbike content. If you ride a bike and you make little Instagram videos, you need to start taking it seriously, because trust me, you could change your whole life. My life is slowly on the track to changing to where I don't have to work for anyone else. I can just work for myself, ride my bike around, make content, and live off that. Do you know what I mean? It is a reality that people can do, and everyone can do it. Just takes a risk that you've got to commit yourself to. And not fall into that trap of, oh, there's too many people doing it, there's this and there's that. Mate, 5 months ago, 6 months ago, when I passed my big license to get this bike, oh, look at that, yo, that's sick, I had 0. 6 months later, we've got 50k literally in total now across all platforms. We did have an extra 10k on TikTok, but I got deleted off TikTok, but whatever. About 50k audience. I'm selling hoodies, my YouTube's monetized, I'm earning money, and I'm not far off being able to cover my bills and being able to actually live off of this. Do you know what I mean? And that's within 6 months of just jumping into this content thing firsthand and being like, right, let's make it happen. Let's just post as much as we can and start going for it. Because, mate, imagine, like, you don't want to spend the rest of your life, I mean, so don't get me wrong, shout out to people that do like 9 to 5s and work for other people, but if you want more than everyone else that's in, like, that you're working with, and you want more than just the norm, well, then you need to do something different. And if you like bikes and you make videos, this is the perfect place to sneak your way through to doing something different, to then getting a different result. Do you know what I mean? You don't want to go on that same, you're not going to get anything staying in that job and doing the same thing as everyone else. You can work your way up the ladder, but at the end of the day, you're just a piece in someone else's puzzle. This is mine. If I build this up, this is from 0 to something with just me. I get to choose what I do, who I work with, partner with, when I work, how much I can earn, because it's just limitless. You can just keep going and going and going and going and going, and it's fun. Do you know what I mean? I enjoy it. I really do think everyone should be pushing to make this happen, because it is definitely attainable, definitely. And don't get me wrong, you speak to certain people and they'll be like, oh, that's not really something you can do, like, yeah, but you need to pay your bills and all this sort of stuff. They're just closed-minded people. Do you know what I mean? You're talking to the wrong people. You ask me any day of the week, should I start making content? I will tell you yes, 100% do it. You could turn it into something. Anyone can make it happen. You just got to be that person who's not going to stop until you've done it. Do you know what I mean? I'm not going to stop uploading until this is to a point where I can live off it, and I will keep going from there as well. I've got no part in my mind that's like, oh, this isn't going to happen. This is going to happen. It's just a matter of when, not if. When it's going to happen. That's literally all I've got in my head, because I won't stop. I will keep posting daily on short form content across all platforms, daily on YouTube as much as I can when I can get out, if I can even afford to put fucking petrol in the bike. I will be out. I was going to take the car today, but I was like, you know what, I'm taking the bike. I can't really afford it probably. I probably should save some money, but I don't care. I'm putting the money in the bike, and I'm going to go make some videos, because this could be one video that takes me a step closer to where I want to go with this thing, make it my full-time job. You know what I mean? You got to take a risk to get a reward. That's what I'm doing. And you don't need loads to get started. You really don't. You just need a mic, little wired mic, £10 Purple Panda mic, a little camera. Insta360 One RS is a nice cheap starter option. And then sign into YouTube and start making videos. And do not get sucked into, oh, I'm only getting 10 views, I'm only getting 50 views. Shut up, mate. It's not about that. You need to get into it first because you enjoy it, obviously. Otherwise, what's the point? I enjoy making videos regardless if they get seen or not. I enjoyed making them. I enjoyed editing them. It was fun. And obviously, I know that I'm going to hopefully get paid. Well, I am getting paid from it now. So obviously, know that, and I put certain things into it and do certain things to hopefully boost it a bit more. But at the end of the day, if I didn't get paid from a video, or a video didn't reach 1,000 the other week, it got like 600, I didn't care, because I still had a good time. You know what I mean? I still had fun making it. So that's got to be your main driving force to start with. Don't just do it purely for the money. Don't get me wrong, I am driven by money. I know that this is going to pay off well if it happens, but that's not the main factor. I enjoy this regardless. I just document what I would be doing if I didn't, look at this guy, if I didn't do this already. Do you know what I mean? So And that is actually another point. Don't think you have to make content. Just document what you'll be doing. That's all I do. All my YouTube videos is literally me and the boys chilling out, or me doing group rides, or me going to events, because that's what I'd normally do in my spare time. But I just change it by speaking to you guys and making a bit of a video out of it and having a bit of a title and a concept behind it, so it's entertaining for people to watch. But at the end of the day, I'm not thinking of ideas at my desk. I'm just out making and documenting what I'm doing. Don't create, just document. Comes across a lot better. Is my camera even on? Yeah. Comes across a lot better because it's just more real, and it helps with the nervousness of actually talking to the camera, because that is weird. Okay, it is going to be weird when you start making content and you have to talk to the camera, but trust me, it gets very easy very quickly. One, you're already hiding behind your helmet. Two, you can be anonymous. The only reason that you'll probably be embarrassed is like people that you know, maybe like your girlfriend or your mum or your dad's gonna see it and they know you're doing it. That could be quite embarrassing, but trust me, it soon fades away when you realize that no one really cares for more than a day or so, and you're building something that normal people won't understand anyway, because you're doing something that's a lot higher risk. It's not just a safe old 9 to 5 that's going to get you your dedicated money every time. This takes a couple of years to build up, do you know what I mean? To get it to a point where you can then reap the rewards, and then everyone will be like, oh my god, that's so cool, I wish I did that. Oh, that's so cool that you did that, I always believed in you. You know what I mean? Then you get all of that come afterwards when they see the results. People don't like people are too short-minded to appreciate the journey. Appreciate someone starting from zero with like 400 followers, but they're still out there making content as if they've got 1 million followers. That's what you need to do. I was going to go for that gap, but I will wait. Not going to risk it for the biscuit, mate. Even though you should take risks, so we should do it. Nah. Yeah, that's a big enough gap. Yeah, man, it's just, it's one of those things. It's like, it depends on what your mind's wired like. If you're happy and you just want to chill, you like your life, you like going out on your bike on the weekend, you like your job, you're earning good money, it's stable, good for you, mate. I wish I was wired like that as well, but that's just not how my brain works. My brain is constantly panicking, thinking like, fuck, I don't want to be stuck in the norm. I want to be able to buy my mum a house. I want to be able to drive a nice car. I want to be, I don't know, I've always had it in my head that it's like, it sounds weird to say, man. It sounds like really ego to say, but it's like, I'm meant for more. I know that sounds so like arrogant, like I am a fucking, I need more. It's not like that, but it's just in my head. I've always had like, I'm not fucking sticking to the norm. I've already got this mindset in me to want more. Just like, I ain't wasting it. I'm not just gonna go sit and be satisfied at a warehouse for the rest of my life 25 years later doing the same fucking thing every week with the same money, no matter how good I get at the job or how, you know what I mean, it just stays the same. Whereas this, the better I get, the more money comes in, the more views come in, the more sponsorships come in, the more opportunities come in. I'm having fun the whole time. It's just a no-brainer for me. I knew it was going to be something, but before I tried to do photography, car content, but that didn't really work. I used to perform, that didn't really work because it was just sort of a piece of someone else's puzzle. And then I got a bike, and then I started making bike content, really enjoyed it, and it just started taking off. 6 months later, I'm covering a quarter of my bills from it. Do you know what I mean? It's one of those things, it's just clicked, and now I'm rolling with it like big time. I am in this shit, ready to go, taking all the risks I possibly can. Started the clothing, the FUZE hoodies. I didn't have the money to do that, not a penny to do that, but I took a risk and I was like, I'm fucking doing it. I don't care. I'm going to do a pre-order season, so I get their money first, then I'll place the orders, and then we'll deal with it afterwards. Yeah, some people sent them back and I didn't really have the money to fucking buy new ones, so I had to sort that out. My parents helped me out, all that sort of stuff. I took a risk and it paid off, because I obviously got the FUZE thing going. Now I've got FUZE clothing, I've figured it out, and now we're doing a drop shipping way, so it just happens automatically without using my money, and the orders get straight to the people, and we're selling FUZE hoodies and FUZE merch. Do you know what I mean? Because I took a risk. I could have waited and been like, nah, I'll do that in a couple of years when I got loads of money. No, I'll do it now. Fuck it, why not? Just figure it out. That's what you're supposed to do. You just got to figure it out. take a risk. If you don't know what something does, then I didn't know how to edit videos like 2 years ago, or take photos, or even barely ride a bike. But I've learned, do you know what I mean? Because I just jumped in and was like, well, I'm just going to figure it out. I don't know how to do it, but who cares? I'll figure it out later. Now I know how to do it. You just got to be that person to actually like do it. There's a load of people that will talk about it, but like, yeah, I want to do this one day, or I'll do this. But I'll do it then. Shut up and do it. So, I don't know what this video was. I just want to encourage as many people to do this as possible, because it really is possible for everyone. Like, you could do exactly what I'm doing right now, but your content will be different because you're a different person. You edit differently, you talk differently, you ride differently, you go different places. It's all different. Everyone likes watching their own person. Do you know what I mean? Someone might enjoy watching my videos, but then they might actually prefer going to watch like IMK's videos in America, or like sometimes I like watching Fastlane D, but then sometimes I can't be bothered and I don't really feel his vibe. Sometimes I don't want to watch that video, I want something else, and I'll go watch Adobe Moto instead because I'm feeling that sort of vibe. Do you know what I mean? Because everyone's different. It's the same content really, but it's different people. Yeah, I could ramble about this stuff all day, so I'll end the video there. But please guys, if you are considering it, just take the risk and actually start doing it. Like, fuck everything else, actually start doing it, because you'll be very surprised at how quickly it starts to spiral if you're consistent with it. Like, actually be consistent with it, and smash out content. You'll be very surprised. All right, so that's my motivational speech for you. Start making content, break out of the norm, earn a load of money, ride your bike and have a good time. Yeah, let's do it, people. I'll see you later.